We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. Welcome to the Date Podcast, the show for anyone navigating the dating and relationship world. We interview celebrities, talk pop news, discuss dating do's and don'ts, and debate relationship topics. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please subscribe and review if you like what you hear. Check out our website, datepodcast.com, for more information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, let's get on with the show.
It's Emma.
Hey, it's Zorric.
Host of the Date Podcast. And we are very excited to have this episode for you guys.
We are.
Because
Why?
We have Shane White in the house.
Shane is here.
Shane is here. Why are you already using my noise?
Because I know you're about to talk about Game of Thrones. Anyway, so Shane...
No, I was going to introduce Shane, you dummy.
All right.
So Shane is here from The Match Artist.
Is he?
Yes. And so we're going to talk about what that is. Right, Shane?
I hope so.
Yeah, later.
We'll talk about that.
Not now.
Shane is cool because I think we share something like entrepreneurship and stuff like that.
They were like bromancing it up before the episode.
We have something in common, okay? Can I not talk to somebody that I have in common? Things that I have in common with? No?
Yes, and I'm going to call it a bromance every time.
Okay, fine. That's
I
fine.
won't be surprised if y'all start hanging out.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Continue.
Well, we have Shane,
Okay.
the match artist.
You said that already.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to my news now.
Are you?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Go to your news.
All right. So can I talk about, I really don't like you when you do that to me. Okay. So, you guys, I've been, really excited about Game of Thrones. Shane, do you watch Game of Thrones?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I thought there was a friendship going to be happening here, and now Game of Thrones isn't part of it. So, sorry, you're out.
All right, I'll leave.
So I've been super excited about Game of Thrones. This is the final season, season 8. And it's we've all had theories because we had to wait 2 years, right? We waited 2 years for the last season. And it was what's going to happen? Maybe a year. No, it was over a year. So almost 2 years. Yeah, Zorric, don't
We've
look at me
had blue
like
balls
that.
for 2 years.
Yes. I've had Game of Thrones blue balls.
You have?
Yes.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
And super excited, and we have watch parties and we all get together and watch. And I feel every single week that it's over, I'm just more and more disappointed and empty and just have no feelings at all whatsoever. And it just makes me so angry. And I've been so angry, especially after this last week's episode. I was just angry. I woke up
Go ahead. That's what I see Emma at, after the episode. She's like, "Roar, it's so terrible." And she's prancing around like a dinosaur. We have watch parties, and she's crying the whole time. No, she's literally crying the whole time.
First of all, that episode was really sad, okay?
But
I didn't know it was going to hurt me the way that it hurt me, okay? I still stop and think about it, and I still start crying because it really hurt me. It hurt
you about
my
to cry
soul.
right now?
I think so, because it was
Please
just
cry
so
for the show. It's so good. Continue.
I hate you so much. Oh. Anyway.
Game of Thrones.
I don't know.
Confused.
So, the last episode is this upcoming Sunday. By the time this airs, it's already happened. So you're probably already seeing my Insta stories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can really say. I just don't, I don't know.
What did you think about Cersei? The dragon and what's her name? Daenerys.
It really pissed me off.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was just what the effing F?
Well,
how do you
Shane,
give me 7 seasons of this crap only to like have it overturned? Like, yeah, maybe you like foreshadowed it, but like you really didn't give me like any like real stuff that like proved what you're doing right now. Gosh, it just makes me so angry. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it made me pretty furious too because Shane, if somebody
Shane's get me away from this girl.
The war is over, right? They all surrendered, and the people who won, their leader.
Spoiler! It's a spoiler, people.
Spoiler.
If you haven't seen it, spoiler.
But the person who won, she's a commander, like started killing people even though they surrendered. How would you feel about that?
When for 7 seasons she's been like benevolent and kind and like has stopped herself from like going to that extreme.
Well, I'm sure she had a good reason, right? You don't just kill people for no reason.
No, she's crazy.
She's crazy.
Apparently she just went crazy all of a sudden, like her father, the Mad King, just like all of a sudden just lost it. Just lost it. Ugh.
Anyways. One more episode, and I don't know what Emma's going to do because she's so invested in this show.
I really am.
That I feel like you need to sleep here for a month. You'll need some care and guidance.
I'm going to need someone to cuddle me afterwards. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I can't help you
No,
there.
God, I don't want you to cuddle with me. Ugh, gross.
Next, what do you got?
Well, so because of like how bad, like how crappy this season's making us feel, like fans of the show are petitioning HBO to actually remake season 8 with like different writers.
That's ridiculous. I think you should just suck it up because it's never gonna be. Shane, what's the best show you've ever seen that ended right, the way you wanted it to end? Or has there been one?
I don't think there has been one.
See? It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, because even Friends pissed me off, too.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Lost.
I never saw Lost.
Did you see Lost?
No, I did not see Lost.
Oh, I was confused because the end was like they're all dead.
Oh, like they've been dead the whole time?
Yes. Yeah. It's weird. How I Met Your Mother.
It made me angry.
I didn't like her. I didn't like the mother. Did you like the mother?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was a lot of build-up, right?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be like,
Yes, only to like, okay, spoiler, but like not really because it's been out forever. So if you haven't seen it, it's your own fault at this point. Like she passes away, like from cancer or something.
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
like he gets with Robin, and it's like, okay,
Robin's
what?
a little. She's cute though. She's hot.
Robin is.
Yeah, I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be Robin the whole time, so it kind of worked.
Yeah.
It did, but then to like have him like marry someone else and have kids and then like go
Yeah.
back, I don't know. That just made me angry.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's like some of these deaths have been happening. Like, yes, I've been like wanting people to die on this show. It's been wonderful and beautiful. But a lot of these deaths like just don't make me feel fulfilled. Like I wanted to see people like really die. Like I wanted them to die.
So Emma is very, I don't know. She likes a brutal death, right?
Yeah.
Did you want someone to get like their head chopped off or?
I wanted like Arya. Like I wanted Arya to like slice Jaime's like face off and then like become Jaime Lannister because she worked with the Faceless God. And
It's
then
a crazy show.
It's a crazy
you need
show.
to watch this show.
And then I wanted her to like pretend to be Jaime and then like kill Cersei. That's really what I wanted because I wanted Cersei to die at the hands of the person that thought loved her when it really was like the person that hated her.
I don't want you to hate me because I feel like you're gonna just.
Yeah, are we safe sitting here right now?
I don't think so.
That's really what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, some of these deaths are stupid, but whatever. It
Okay.
is what it is. I can't like get too upset about it because then I just like cycle in my like emotions.
What else you got?
Okay, let's talk about something that's beautiful.
Okay.
So, Chris Pratt and Anna Faris were married for a while and they have a son. And so they were divorced, and then Chris Pratt started dating Catherine Schwarzenegger, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger's
And
daughter.
she's like 20.
Um,
She's a baby.
Yeah, I think she's, 24, 29? She's 29.
Oh, okay.
29, and Pratt is like 40-something. And so it's really cool because their relationship is really cool because like Anna like congratulated them when they got engaged, and so like Catherine's been saying that she really looks up to Anna as like a mother for the son, and like, you know, she really wants to be like a great co-parent with them, and so like that's really important to both of them, to all three of them actually, to like be able to get along for the, you know, for to provide this best environment for the son, which for me is kind of like goals for any divorced couple, because this is what we strive for. This is what we want when you come into the therapy room.
Because like whenever you date somebody that has a kid, like the other parents on the other side, you have to be able to get along with them,
right?
Or else they can make your life a living hell, right?
Yep.
So that's good. Or maybe it could be for the cameras. It could be fake. Who knows?
I mean, as long as like the kid grows up believing it.
Yeah.
And feels like they're in that environment, I say, okay, great. Like, if you're able to, like, hold your resentment and your emotions about it, you know, for your child, then yeah.
I think no matter what, the child's going to be happy because my dad is on Avengers. I mean, come on. I wish my dad was in Avengers. He doesn't. Okay. What else?
You done. That's all I have.
Oh, okay.
Because I went on my Game of Thrones rant.
Okay, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Emma loves to rant. About Game of Thrones.
Really
I think
sad.
every episode we talk about Game of Thrones.
Well, we have to, because it's the last season.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to ask this question, but Emma.
Yes.
Shane.
Oh, yeah, let's ask Shane, because I already know the answer.
What is the sexiest accent according to big7travel.com? Just a website.
For men or for women?
Good question.
In the United States. Be specific.
Oh, United States.
So Americans,
Most sexiest accent in the United States.
according to Americans. According to Americans, probably Australian.
No.
What is the sexiest American accent for Americans?
Yeah. Like, I think this is sexy.
Like, think of all the accents that we have within the United States.
Oh, within the U.S. Okay. Probably,
There's Philly, there's
yeah,
California.
no one's voting for Philly.
There's
No,
Boston.
God.
I would say like the Southern draw.
Yeah. And
Congratulate him. Congratulate the man. Good job.
there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Texas. Texas is ranked. The Texas accent is ranked Texan accent is ranked number 1. Who can resist a slow Texan drawl? Not us and our community, clearly. The typical Texan accent is a Southern accent with a twist, with strong R's and plenty of howdies. America's sexiest accent? We agree. Website agrees.
I think it's because of the y'all, you know?
Yeah.
And like we say like yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir,
Yeah.
no sir. Like we're very polite.
We are number 2 is Bostonian.
Oh, that's
which
weird.
No offense to Bostonians, but I would choose
No.
New York over Bostonian.
I don't even know if I choose New York.
But New York is like fast-paced, like speaking. But yeah, one funny one I saw was Cajun, number 15. What's a Cajun accent? Have you
Like
heard?
Louisiana. Yeah, I've heard it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It sounds like it's like English and it's like English and French together, and they speak really fast. So sometimes you think that they're speaking French to you, and then you're like trying to like I try to like listen with my French brain, but then I'm like no.
You don't
like, it's
have a
also
French
English.
brain.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
French bread, not French brain.
French brain.
Okay. All right. Anyways, so today we have Shane White here. He does a ton of things.
Yes.
Number 1, he has a company called The Match Artist.
Correct.
And what is that?
All right. So the Match Artist is a company that helps singles, mostly males, look better online. So we're basically professional photography for specifically 100% geared towards online dating.
Did you say male or female?
Ooh,
Mostly males.
mostly
Oh,
male.
dudes. Okay. So when you were a child, did you have this affinity for photos and pictures?
No, not at all.
No. So it's something that you kind of developed as you kind of grew up, right?
Okay, actually, no, get this. Even though I walked in here with the camera, I'm a horrible photographer.
Oh.
My photographer, my co-founder of this company, just gave me this camera.
Oh, okay. So you got to play the part. So then, when you were a kid, like, did you even think you were going to be in this type of industry?
I didn't even know this industry existed when I was a
Okay.
kid.
Yeah, it's kind of.
What was like your passion when you were a
Yeah.
little child?
Yeah.
Well, I want to be a
Little
pilot.
baby Shane. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. What interested you about that?
Have you ever flown a plane?
No, because I'm afraid of heights.
I'm scared, but
Have you ever been in a plane that's not the commercial airplane?
No, because they'll scare me.
Oh man.
I have like a smaller one, right?
Yeah.
But it feels kind of unstable. I take my dates on airplane rides.
Wow.
By the way, Groupon, guys, Groupon. It's like $1.99
I
for
would
dinner.
need so
and a
much
flight.
Xanax for that. Gosh, I really would.
But yeah, so they're kind of shaky, but it seems fun to drive. I don't, I'd rather drive it or fly it than ride in the back because it was small, very small.
So did you go to pilot school?
No, I did not, but I did pursue my private pilot's license after I graduated college.
Gotcha.
Oh, very. Like, what was that process? I'm just curious, like, at this point.
Sure. So you need 40 hours of time. Most people do it in about 60. I did in 70 because it took me, I started in high school and like finally wrapped it up after I graduated college. And you just fly for probably about 20 hours. Then your instructor hops out and he closes the door. And that was, out of my entire flying career, that was by far the craziest. Because a lot of people don't know this, but you get your license quite a bit longer after you've already soloed yourself. It's really practicing and making sure you're competent. But man, that first time that you've been flying with your instructor for so long, then he hops out, that is no other feeling in the entire world.
Like, it's a little scary.
Yeah, definitely a little bit scary, but really exciting all at the same time.
Yeah.
Are you part of the Mile High Club?
Ooh, I don't think that maneuver is really possible.
It's not
in small airplanes.
There's ways you can do that. Well, not full on, intercourse. I doubt it.
I don't know if I ever want to be a part of that club, in all honesty.
You know what it is, right? Having
Yes, you
sex
have
in a plane.
sex in a plane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, so you grew up in Dallas or somewhere else?
What do you think? Can you guess? Do I have the southern drawl?
No, I hear you kind of sound like my best friend's boyfriend, Charles.
California.
Nope.
San Diego.
No,
Okay, where's Charles from?
San Diego,
San- oh,
California.
San Diego. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I am from a town called Gwinner, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Population 600.
Is that where
Whoa.
Robin lives? How about your
Robin?
mother? Or was she in Minnesota?
She's in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay.
No, Robin's from Canada. Do you
Oh,
mean
she is from-
Marshall?
Yeah,
Oh,
Marshall.
Marshall.
Marshall's from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No,
Or from-
Marshall's
from
from
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay. So North Dakota, not very populated, right?
No, very sparse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. When I was growing up, the closest movie theater was over an hour away.
Oh.
Whoa.
So like how
That's so like foreign to us because we have like movie
like
theaters
thousands?
like
Oh yeah, like within like
down the
a minute.
street. Wow.
So how many people were in your graduating class? Assuming that you graduated high school there.
Yeah, I did. There was 13 of us.
Wow.
Like, this is so foreign to us.
I know.
Like, so we're born and raised here in Dallas, so it's just like people.
it's just
it's
so
like-
many people.
Yeah. So were you quite the ladies' man back in the day? Were you?
Ooh. So in high school, it didn't really work out with me or April. Betsy always had a boyfriend, you know.
Well, that's 2 out of the 13. Like,
Well, so there was only like 5 girls in our class, 6 girls in our class.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So how did y'all get to do like prom and stuff? Or is it just like y'all school, or what, did y'all invite like other people?
So yeah, so we would do prom from 8th grade to senior year. So that way you could get more people. But yeah, there was probably 40 or 50 people at prom.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Did you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have one brother.
One brother, older, younger?
Younger.
Younger. Okay, so you're the oldest. So we're all oldest. The oldest.
Yes.
All 3 of us.
Oldest
So
club.
yeah. So there's pressure. You know.
So we led the
success.
way for those little brats, those little heathens, and they're ungrateful about it.
Yeah. They get away with everything now.
They sure did.
Yeah. So yeah. So are you married? Anything? Kids? Girlfriend? Anything like that?
I have a girlfriend, but no, I'm not married.
Oh, okay. And did she see your photos? Like, were you in this business before you started, dating?
So if I talk about this, it's going to give away a spoiler alert for the
Oh.
podcast. Should I do it?
Oh no, not yet, not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's wait. Let's wait.
Ah, this is killing
Okay,
me.
but I want to know how you got from North Dakota to Dallas, or did you stop somewhere in between?
No. So I after Gwinner, which is you can't there's no college or anything in there.
Gwinner. How do you spell that?
It's like winner with a G.
Oh, Gwinner. Like, really?
Yeah, dummy.
Okay, and
Then I moved to Fargo. And Fargo
there's a show.
Yeah, show and a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
and that town will hold a very, very special place in my heart for like eternity.
Is that also North Dakota?
Yeah, also. in
Oh,
North
okay.
Dakota.
Okay. What was in Fargo?
Yeah. What makes it hold a special place
Well, there was
in your
about
heart?
99 more thousand people than there was in Winter. So even though a town of 100,000 seems small here, it was like huge to me, like absolutely huge, because I
wow.
had the Walmarts and the Targets and all the stuff we take for granted here. I mean, we just had the one Super Value back home.
Oh my gosh.
So from Fargo, how'd you get here?
All right. Have you ever been in negative 40-degree weather?
No.
Do you know, like, when it's that cold, your hair like freezes instantly? I lived. I think like one of the things that like really got me wanting to move was I always like living close to work, and I lived 2 or 3 blocks away from my workplace, and I walk there. I walk there every day, and it was like I think
In Fargo.
In Fargo.
Okay.
I think it was like negative 20 with a 35-degree wind chill below. And I stepped outside. I couldn't do it. So then I called an Uber to drive me 3 blocks because I couldn't even walk the 3 blocks.
Oh my gosh, that cold.
That cold. It didn't happen all the time, but about once or twice a year I would just get.
You know, when people talk about how cold it gets, like I seriously wonder what makes people want to suffer that way. Like,
Well, they don't want
what
to
gives
suffer.
you the will to survive the winter
Well, I
when
think
you
it's-
have a choice not to?
No, I think people like maybe your roots were there. You
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
just like here in Dallas, I always wanted to move away, but my roots are here. I never. But then we don't have the negative 40-degree weather.
No, we don't. And
Definitely
even when
not.
it's like 100 degrees, I'm like, I'm okay with this as long as it's not cold. I'm fine with it. I'm
Yeah.
fine
So
with
so
it.
you moved after that.
Yep, I moved after that.
So where did you like? Did you
Straight to Dallas.
Did you find a job or?
Yeah, so I've been self-employed for about 5 years now, and this was 2 years ago. But the one thing about Fargo is it's like dirt cheap to live.
Oh.
Like I had an apartment, probably 1,400 square feet, huge like bachelor pad, all open, 16-foot ceilings downtown, and it was like $800 a month.
Whoa.
Say that again.
That's
How much?
800.
Oh my gosh.
$800 a month.
I wish.
I know.
I know.
No. That's not it here.
I know.
Yeah, it was like great part of the town. Like all the fun bars and restaurants were right out the back door. And
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's so cheap, because they want people there because it's so cold.
Okay, so let's talk about women. So the women in Fargo, they're more plentiful, so you had more options. So were you able to start dating there?
Yeah, I definitely grew into. I would say I kind of got going from having no clue how to date, because like you can't like date with 3 people in your
Of
pool.
course.
So that was kind of painful for me from like 18 to 21, just like learning. Like I felt like everyone else kind of learned in high school, and I had to learn in college where it was not much fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, 21 through 24, probably went through like 26 till I moved here, was just really fun time dating and
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of great women.
He
in
went to
Fargo.
town. He went to town. Believe you me.
So were you like a player when you?
Ooh, I don't know if I want to
Got to
describe myself
Fargo?
as that, but
How would you describe it then?
I didn't have any problems getting ladies after I kind of figured that out around age 22.
Oh, God,
Shane is a
Zorric.
player. We all knew this. I
His
knew
girlfriend's
it.
gonna be like intently
I
listening
knew
to
it
this episode.
from the minute he walked in. I was like, that dude Shane.
His girlfriend's gonna be like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Shane. What?
He's a coxman. They call
What
it
is
coxman.
this? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
want to say
Name.
cock. That's all it is.
Maybe. Okay, so you were successful. That's what we can say. And then, so did you break up with somebody to move down here?
Ooh.
I want to hear drama.
Intrigue.
Come on.
Ooh.
That's-
No, there was kind of 2 breakups that happened before, and one she broke up with me. I know, that was sad.
Did she
very
say why?
No, not really a
Oh.
good reason. It was just kind of like everything was going good. She's like, hey, I was like, hey, want to come over watch a movie? She's like, sure. And then she came over with all my stuff.
Oh yeah. How did
no
that make you feel?
way. Ah.
What? Came over with all your stuff.
Yeah.
Like to give back to me.
Oh no. And
At
then
least
what
she
did
gave
you
you
do?
your stuff back. That's nice
Yeah.
of her.
So
She
what did you
could've
do
kept it.
after that?
Oh man, I cried, and then I went over to my friend Brian's house, and then we went to Vegas for like.
Oh shit! That is what you do. You did it right.
Shane's like, if I'm gonna go through a breakup, like I'm gonna make sure I have like the best breakup.
Do you think that was the worst breakup you've ever had?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you were in love with her.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, did you think you were gonna marry her?
We were only dating for like 8 months, but yeah, I think that was on the mind anyways.
I think you can still know within 8 months, like if you want to proceed and like, at least have a long-term future with this person. I think you can tell.
Well, yeah, Spencer said, like to wait like a year before like you're gonna propose, but like I think that by 8 months is really close to a year, so you are kind of like attached at that point.
Yeah. So you moved here, and then you got a job, and then you started working. Did you date between that time period?
I found my girlfriend on Tinder like right away when I came here.
Oh.
It was like 2 weeks.
What was your opener? Do you remember?
Oh man, she just went through everything and printed all of our messages off.
Is she creating like a scrapbook?
Yeah, a scrapbook. I should have probably.
Who said that? Kim said we should start an app that takes all that information.
Yes, you should, because she said it took her forever. Like she was working on this for months.
Oh shit! We're gonna start there real quick. Okay, so she's
trademarked.
So you met on Tinder, and then walk us through like what happened. Then how did you get? Because you said you were self-employed.
Yep.
5 years ago. What happened there?
Okay, so yeah, I think so we were talking about how Fargo was wicked cheap to live. I had that apartment for $800 a month. You can't get apartments for $800 a month of inequality in Dallas.
No.
So I wanted a job, but I didn't want a full-time job because I still want to be self-employed. I just wanted a little bit of help to kind of pay for the higher rent.
That's Echo. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I guess she's not sure about what's going on with my dating life. But yeah, so then I found a job teaching at a coding boot camp. So I taught computer science to students, and it was just a nights and weekends type of class, and that was perfect because I could do all the stuff I wanted during the day, make a little extra cash to afford the extra rent.
That's cool. Coding, like software coding?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Not like the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hate y'all right now. I hate both of you.
Okay, so you were coding and you're self-employed, teaching, self-employed, and then how did you what was next for you, like in your career?
So right when I moved to Dallas, I guess, so the coding school went under 3 months after I moved here.
Oh no.
I know. Well, just their Dallas location went under. So they have a very strong presence in Austin. So I moved to Austin there for about 8 months. And then my girlfriend just was not digging the distance.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, I'm just going to figure out how to live here and still be self-employed without this income. And I figured out how to do it.
Okay, so Emma, let's you and me here. So
Okay.
analyze this. So she must really love you, or you guys must really love each other, because you guys moved away, you kept it going for 8 months, and you came back.
Yep.
Wow. Because most dudes and women probably would have been calling it quits, right?
Right.
What do you think?
So long distance relationships are very tricky.
Oh, yeah.
I've always kind of noticed that, right? Like they can make you or break you. And the fact that once she was able to kind of let you know, hey, this is what my need is, and that you were kind of also able to say that was probably what you wanted to, and then figure out a solution to be with her to make it work, shows just the commitment that you both have with each other.
Was it an ultimatum? Was she you move or else?
Are you about to disprove my theory?
Yes. Because there's always something's got to give, I think, at that point.
I mean, I kind of feel like it was, but I feel like an ultimatum's such a negative word. You should never do that. But, I mean, we both kind of knew if, long distance relationships don't work, right? It's just a thing. So even though it was an ultimate, it wasn't her ultimatum. It was the world. You just can't have a.
Or maybe to reframe it, it was you guys talked and said, we have to live closer together to make this work.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yep.
And you guys agreed. Okay, and then you moved.
Yep.
So you're back to proving me right. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, and the girl's always right. That's also
Obviously.
Thank you, Shane. He's
Obviously.
back to being my friend again.
So
I'll forgive Game of Thrones.
so how did the match artist? How did that come about? There was a point where you started the company.
All right. So back in Fargo, my friend Nick, who's now the co-founder of the Match Artist, I was always good with the offline dating, but the online dating, not always so well with.
What do you mean by offline? You pick
like
people
going
up at the bar?
Yeah, the bars and coffee shops and friends.
Wait, what's your opener? Do you have an opener or like a thing?
Oh man.
Did you have an opener?
Did you? Not anymore. It's retired, obviously.
I think Zorric might want it in the future.
Yeah, I need to write this down.
Yeah, I wish. It depends. Like I really I like being bold. Like just straight up like saying I like your face.
Oh, that is fucking bold.
What's the reaction to that?
You know, we always tell our guys at the mattress, you got to be polarizing. And the ones
Boy.
that didn't like it definitely did not like it. But the ones who liked it, it was good.
I don't know if I would like it if I got
we
that.
should test this theory out. I'm gonna say this to 10 people at a bar, and you'll watch me and record it.
The later
they'll
at
do the
night it
same-
is, the better it was.
Yeah, obviously.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay.
I like your face.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Like cops will come, they'll slap me.
Yeah, this
I mean,
is
like,
also 5 or
social
6 years ago, so
Yeah.
things could have changed.
Yeah, things
A
have
lot of
changed.
things have changed. Okay, so anyways, so co-founder, you guys both started it.
Yeah, and we didn't. I was the first client, and I didn't know it.
Oh.
He was just my friend, and we took all sorts of really fun pictures all the time. And I just uploaded them to Tinder because why not? And he just took them because he likes taking photos.
So bring us back to like what like between like you were great at the offline dating but not so great at the online dating. Like what was that? Like what was the problem there?
Oh, just no one was swiping right on me.
Okay.
But it's okay because average man. But Shane's not average; he's above average. Like he's a 10.
Well, thanks, sir.
Audience out there.
He's taken. Sorry, ladies.
Yeah. So average man will get swiped left on 99% of the time.
Actually, yeah. So are you referencing the OkCupid's?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny. I talk about this when I'm talking about the mattress.
Yeah.
80%. Okay. So an average woman.
He's about to correct you.
Yeah. Average. If you take an average woman and show her the picture of an average man, that girl is going to swipe left. So she's going to find 8 of the 10 men unattractive. If you just take 10 random photos, she's going to think that 8 out of 10 of them are unattractive.
Ooh.
Where men are exactly the opposite. They will think 8 out of 10 of them are attractive.
It's 80-20 rule, but
Yep.
it's just backwards.
Yep, exactly for both sexes.
Yeah. So it wasn't working for you. It was working for you offline, working for you online, and then what happened after that?
Yeah, I just took once I was getting the matches, I could talk, so that was fine.
So did
once
you go
Nick
up
took
to
the
your
pictures,
friend and like basically like, hey,
no,
I need some help? No.
He wasn't like, he was just doing wedding photography, and he just loved taking pictures. So I just kind of had all these pictures of me, and I just kind of started using them on my profiles.
Do you do dick pics?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just wondering, because a lot. Did you hear the stat about the most dick pics sent are in Austin, Texas? Did you hear about that?
No, I did not, but that's perfect.
That's research from Tinder. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh. So we were just having this conversation last Sunday after the Game of Thrones watch party. And I'm not gonna say the name of the person that said it. But we were, I don't even know how it came up, but like dick pics came up. Oh, it's because we were talking about Lenny Kravitz's penis. That's what it was. Because we were talking about like this, like someone at the watch party had never, like did not know about Lenny Kravitz's penis coming out of his pants during that concert because it was like a big deal. And so then I was like, yeah.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal. It was a big. That's why it came out of the pan, Zorric. So we were watching that before the show. Sorry, there's a point to it, and so then our other friend, I was like, nobody wants to get like a dick pic. I was like, no. And so then the boyfriend asked the girlfriend, was like, what if I send you one? She was like, yeah. I was like, man, you just like unprove my theory, because I always feel like no woman really wants to get a dick pic that's unsolicited. Like, if you're going to send me one without asking for it, like, no, I don't want to see it.
Make sure you tell your clients that. Yeah.
So then someone else was like, I'm okay getting a dick pic. And it's like, well, yeah, because you're a guy. You're not a woman. Like, I'm saying women, like, don't want to get dick pics.
Oh, I know. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
Anyways, yeah. Dick pics. Or no. Okay, so how did you and your friend, like, form the company? Like, where did that happen? When did that happen?
Sorry,
then,
Shane.
I mean, this went on for like 2 years, and it was just great. Good
Yeah.
time. Really good time. Because I had the offline and I had the online. And then I moved to Texas, And that's where I met my girlfriend. And we're both, he started the wedding DJ company and I started the wedding DJ company and he started the wedding photography company.
Oh.
So we kind of worked together that way.
So he moved to Texas too?
Yes, recently. Because of this company.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very
So
cool.
let's talk about what you guys do. So why do women swipe right? Tell me why. We all need to know this.
All right. I mean, there's 3 reasons, right?
Okay.
One, if it's a good-looking dude, she's going to swipe right.
Obviously.
Word.
Every time.
Yeah.
So.
Like, okay, quantify that. Like, above average or average?
Above average.
Okay.
Definitely got to be above average.
Like a 10. Like
Yeah, a 10.
Who's a 10 for you?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Duh.
Something like that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, if that guy were to put, someone like him who's not necessarily famous, I feel like famous is cheating.
Okay,
It is.
fine.
See? You don't even know.
Well, I mean, I do know, but I don't know if I can say their names.
Oh, okay. Anyways, go
I
ahead.
mean, the thing is if they're famous, if they're not famous, no one's going to recognize them.
Right. Okay, so like Steve Carell. Would that count?
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
famous, though, I know.
He's like
Okay.
he's like A-list. Okay,
I was just
anyway.
going to say, like, someone who's like stereotypical, like Channing Tatum, who's not Channing Tatum. If he were to just like upload his photos to Tinder, he would get
Oh my
every,
gosh.
99 of
That
100
is
women
that
would
is
swipe
my
right on him.
dream. That
To
is
be Channing
my
Tatum?
dream life, to get like that many.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was to be Channing Tatum.
I mean,
Okay.
if I was Channing Tatum, then I could probably get any woman that I wanted
Word.
to. Obviously. Okay,
Word.
so good-looking guy.
So that's the first thing,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously not all guys can have that. But we have a lot more control over our attractiveness than most guys think we actually do.
Lies.
How so?
Tell us
How
why.
so?
I don't get this. Why?
Okay, I mean it's simple, right? Well, so we work out, we don't get fat, we groom, we try really hard to have good fashion, and we should at least be able to get to a 6 or a 7.
There you go. That does make sense. When I broke up, or my ex-girlfriend broke up with me, I hired a stylist, and so she helped me with all that stuff. So yeah, okay. So
we'll probably never get to the Channing Tatum, like
Yeah.
there's an upper
obviously,
limit, of course.
Yeah, there's only like as 5'3" is that's it for me. But I can buy a nice suit. I can buy fitting clothing. So.
You are very handsome when you do dress up.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But wait, I need this ego boost here.
And-
So continue.
Every once in a while, I like to give him a little bone,
All right, so attractiveness really helps, but then there's 2 other factors that can come into play and help us normal guys out at least get some swipes.
Yeah.
And that is, 1, living a really interesting lifestyle.
Huh. What do you mean?
What is it? Yeah, what does interesting mean?
Oh man,
Like I run a podcast with Emma.
yeah, you're on podcast, but just like if someone has Tinder installed on their phone here and they're searching for guys, it's gonna be fish picture,
That's Texas.
them at the bar, fish picture, them at the bar, them at the bar, them at a baseball game. Like it's
Yes,
all the
that is
same.
true. Yes.
So
yes,
you're
yes.
saying take a picture of like you skydiving or something.
Yeah, whatever makes you you. So this is a really fun exercise we do with our clients. I'm like, hey, what'd you do last Saturday? And I'm like, well, I went biking, and then I went and hung out with my friends. I played some video games. Well, guess what we're doing on your shoot then? We're going biking. We're playing video games.
yeah.
All this stuff that like makes you you, and then it's like a really authentic profile.
Wait, no video games, guys. Don't talk about that. I mean,
Okay.
Some women like it though.
Well-
I am not one.
I have not met
some-
one, but maybe Shane has more experience about the video games.
I broke up with a guy for World of Warcraft. More like a guy broke up with me for World of Warcraft. I'll be honest.
Yeah, there's a balance. I mean, it's,
Exactly. On point right there. Okay. So, continue. What else? What else?
all right. Then the third one is just being confident and knowing how to look at the camera. And I still really struggle at this, but Nick, our photographer, is just amazing at teaching you how to like actually look good in photos. Because if you guys were to pull out your iPhone right now and take a picture of me, I'm gonna be like, I guess you viewers can't, or listeners can't see my face, but I'm just gonna look really dorky. But Nick will take you into the bathroom and you'll just learn how to like pose your face and make it look as attractive as possible and show confidence.
That's a good
Yeah.
thing. Because like we don't practice posing, I don't, but I think maybe we should
Yes.
to take better photos.
I do pose in front of the mirror.
Oh, because you're you.
Don't play my sound.
Because Yeah, because I'm just like, I wash my face, brush my teeth, whatever, and then like I'm out. I rarely look in the mirror, and I shave. So I don't think I don't spend that much time in the mirror. Do you? I mean,
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a little bit of like that negative connotation, I guess that's the word that's coming to my mind, of like if you're a man, like staring at yourself in the mirror a little too much?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to be vain.
I mean, I just don't think of. To me, I don't think about. I don't know what you feel, Shane, but
Yeah, I don't really think about it either.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. It's just
Yeah.
not natural to us. Now that I've been through a lot of the facial coaching with Nick, it's definitely kind
Yeah.
of ingrained. But just knowing how to look at the camera is a huge aspect that no one really talks about or understands as a big part of online dating.
Can you give us some tips on how, like a couple of tips on how to look good in the camera?
Yeah, if you just Google your favorite celebrities are always good at this.
Oh.
Okay. No. Okay. So for reals, like, let me tell. My sister's gonna laugh at this story so much because it's true. So, to this day, Paris Hilton is still one of my role models. Like, I love her so much, and I became obsessed with her in high school. Like, obsessed. And I always noticed like how she posed to like her face. Like she always like did like this like
The
side tilt
duck
thing.
lips, right?
No,
Guys don't do
no,
duck
it
lips,
wasn't
please.
duck lips back then, you dummy. This was 2000.
Okay, continue.
But she would do like this side tilt face, and so like I remember looking in the mirror and like practicing it. Like I'd have like a picture of like Paris Hilton like with the face, and I try to do it too. So it got to the point where a lot of my pictures like high school and like after high school are just me like doing like the Paris Hilton like
Ew.
pose.
I think you still do that. She still does that, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do, because I just love her so much.
Okay, so confident so what are things we can do to like look better when we pose?
Yeah, I would just start with like your friends may tell you that you look like a celebrity. Like try to find them and try to find a good picture of them. Notice what they're doing with their eyes and just kind of construct that.
Oh, they always squint.
Yes.
So I should practice squinting.
Yes, it's very exactly.
That was so weird.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Okay, squinting. What else? So
So the
look up.
squinting is kind of hard to do without actually looking like they're like it should be a very natural thing. But if you practice it, I mean, that's honestly a lot of what Nick kind of goes over when you're doing our prep course is just learning how to squint without looking like you're squinting.
Like smizing? Like, are you like
Smizing? What is that?
smizing?
Smiling
Like your
with
eyes are yeah, like Tyra Banks taught, like you smile with your eyes.
But that's not a squint. I don't know.
No, but I'm saying it's like that. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay, maybe.
Like you're squinting instead of smizing.
Okay, so squinting, smizing. What else?
One, there's kind of two things. One, if you can catch yourself in a natural laugh somehow.
Natural laugh.
Like if you're just having a good time, you're laughing, and someone's there taking pictures, that's a really good smile picture. And then the looking confident is pretty cool. Like kind of like where you got that squint eyes and you got that really confident, like mouth almost closed type of look, showing just a little bit of teeth. That's that really powerful kind of signature shot that we try.
I
Really
love
hard to
it.
get.
So
Wow.
funny story. I'm gonna make this all about me, like always.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I'm trying to get information from.
I know, but I have a funny story
All right,
about like something
all right.
that he said that it's relatable. So, my best friend Shannon was taking pictures of me one time, because I asked her to take some pictures of me, and so one of the pictures that she has is, she said, and I'm not like, you can ask her to verify. She goes, "What is she's like, think about stuff that Zorric does that like makes you roll your eyes, or like makes you angry." So of course, like I rolled my eyes, and then she like snapped a picture of me rolling my eyes, and then I just started laughing, and then she like snapped another picture. So like the picture of me smiling is perfect, but the one of me rolling my eyes is not.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually
So
good,
think of me
good
next
idea
time.
to extract some photos. I'd like to
Yeah.
steal that one from you.
Okay. So
You're welcome, Shane. See, this was helpful to Shane,
what?
Zorric.
Okay. So what else? You said interesting profile,
Yeah, that's kind of the three.
confident. Okay. Okay.
And attractive.
So
Do you also like guide men on like what to write on their profiles?
Gosh, we tried this right away, and it's a tough one to kind of really know who they are and whatnot. So now we've kind of partnered with dating coaches who kind of specialize in that a little bit more than we do.
Cool.
yeah, because I think that's a different because you have to be creative there. Like with the photos, you can just smile and you can just kind of, and that's probably not your expertise, right? Or y'all's expertise. That's more on the like, even like I feel like it's more marketing, like creative writing in a sense, right? Because you have to get something that catches their attention.
Yeah, one of our friends, Brian Howie, he always has the 3-2-1 rule. So it's like 3 things that you're interested in. What is I forgot.
3 things that you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
2 things that you're looking for in a woman, and then, something you want to share.
Yeah,
with that
something
person.
that you want to share together.
Or man. So
I like that.
So you said you have courses. So tell us about how that works.
Yeah, so when you sign up for a match artist shoot, we give you about a week of prep work, and it's just kind of like daily little tasks that you might think are stupid, but really help. Like on day 8, we'll just kind of go like, hey, sorry, you're not drinking any booze for the next week because we want that skin just popping.
Oh, wow. No chicken wings. Emma, no chicken wings. Like nothing greasy, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, definitely. I guess I don't think a chicken wings is greasy.
Oh, I heard no alcohol.
Oh. Well, I'm just thinking of what else do you tell them besides alcohol?
So no alcohol. Then like the day before, or like 2 days before, it's like, hey, just start pounding water. And then like a couple, like right away, it's like, hey, let's get into the gym. And it's like, no, you're not going to see results in 2 weeks. But guess
Right.
what? If you crush the gym once or twice a day for the next 14 days, when you come into that photo shoot, you're going to be feeling like a boss.
Oh yeah.
So what do your customers say after, like they've taken the photos?
Yeah, I would say about 95% of them are really happy.
They get lots of.
In what way?
If I can read a text message that my co-founder just sent me.
It's a review.
Yeah, so he got this text message from one of our clients this morning saying, dude, already more Tinder, like already way more matches on Tinder than normal. Even with just the 2 pics you gave me last night and my profile only being up this morning, I'm already getting way more matches.
Nice.
Wow, good for
That's
him.
good. And there's Emma, we know this. There's like a positive result of that because when you get more matches, you feel more confident, and your probably will go back to you and say, hey, take some more pictures. Let's do some more coaching and teaching, because it's just like positive reinforcement, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we also know that this dating thing is really depressing.
It's hard, which is why I'm taking a break for it. I had to take a break
Yeah.
for it for my own mental health.
Because lots of us get rejected and there's anxiety and things don't go right.
Yeah.
But it's great that your clients are feeling good because, they're changing their profile. And I think, do you think there's some algorithm in Tinder or Bumble that kind of promotes better looking photos?
Oh my God, yeah, definitely. It's so we actually even almost recommend deleting your entire Tinder account once you upload the new pictures, because you've already been ranked and it's going to show you with people in your own league.
Ooh, really?
But here's the thing, you can only do it once because you can log in via your Facebook or via your phone number.
Right.
You change your phone number.
Yeah, you could if you do like the whole Google Voice thing or whatever, yeah, you can do it more, but most
Yeah.
people it's just Facebook and then you can do a number.
Yeah. See how superficial this fucking world is?
Yes,
gosh.
which is why I had to take a break from it.
Yeah, and like, I wish there was a way where it wasn't focused on looks. But obviously, men, all we care about is like, is she hot?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, like that's what women care about too. Like, let's be honest. I am the female.
Some women don't. I mean, the woman.
Okay,
Jennifer does
most
not.
women.
Go ahead.
Most women, like myself, like we do care about looks, like because that is the first thing that we see. Like, are we physically attracted to them? Because I mean, and like we're all kind of the same in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're exactly right. I had a friend who's like, dude, Chan, I got this great idea. This whole world is so superficial, whatever. I'm going to create a dating app that's all text-based. It's all about like what you want to do and stuff. And I just looked at them and I was like, all right, let's find the most unattractive girl in the bar here. So we scouted out. I was like, that girl is your soulmate. She has every single thing. Would you marry her? And then he's just like, okay, maybe my app idea is not good.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and even that girl wants Jason Momoa.
Right, because
Right.
like we all want, I mean, we've talked about this before, like we all aspire to get like something that's like at what we think is our level or higher.
Yeah, there's statistics that we try to go like 25% higher. So if I'm a
interesting.
if I'm a 4, I go for a 7 at least. Obviously, I always go for the 10s, right? But that doesn't happen.
But you're not a 4. You're higher than that.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But we're
Two
always
compliments
but
today.
it's also not just in dating. It's also in life. We're always striving for something higher and better, like higher salary. So it's just human nature, obviously.
Right.
So it's the same, dating and the world.
That's really
I
interesting.
really think it comes down to like our biological, like our very like basic like procreating system inside our brain, where it's like when we want to have. I think it comes down to like just us wanting to have kids that are like beautiful, so that they can continue having more kids.
Oh, so it's just like women try to date taller men because they want their kids to be taller.
Screw you! That's exactly what I want.
I know you. I know you. Yeah, and would you ever see your company doing, I guess, women, like photo for women?
Oh, we
Photos?
do. We
Oh,
definitely
Y'all
do.
do. Okay.
Because there's some photos out there that I'm like, there's no teeth for one. Number 2, they're looking away, and number 3, you can't see their face. Like that's all no. So it's all swipe left, right?
I mean, guys are, like I said, we
Yeah.
swipe right on 8
As
out
long
of
as
10
you have
girls.
hair and tits, like we'll swipe.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
But anyway, so what do you tell your female clients?
So our female clients are structured a little bit differently. A lot of the coaching is still kind of the same, but we really recommend like them like going to their favorite beauty salon and like that type of way to get confident, because we're just 2 guys, so we can't like the whole bro
Right.
like let's pump you up before the shoot doesn't work so well.
Let's get the testosterone going.
Yeah. So we kind of do a little bit different approach and kind of make it more like, hey, go see your favorite hairstylist and do all that before your shoot, getting that type of vibe.
Nice.
Yeah. So what are the number one complaints that your clients give you, like in their day, like before they even do your services? Is
Before
it just
our
matches? Is that it, basically?
Matches or just not the right type of matches.
What do you mean by type? What does that mean?
Just girls that you're not vibing with and they're not saying. So that is kind of why, like, we used to say more matches and now we've kind of changed it to just better matches. Because even if we can, like I said, how we talked about video games earlier, like that's a very polarizing thing. And sure, like this really attractive girl might swipe left because you're playing video games, but maybe that nerdy girl that you'd really have a good relationship with would actually swipe right on you because she was seeing you playing a video game or like her favorite game. Like we try to make it look like, that's you.
Yeah.
And then you match you up with the right person.
And I think if you have a photo of yourself playing video games, that's what you value. You value that. That's a big part of your life. So maybe don't hide that away.
Definitely.
Don't tuck it away, right?
Well, in retrospect, the guy that broke up with me for World of Warcraft married someone that also played World of Warcraft.
See?
And they had a
There you go.
They had a World of Warcraft themed photo engagement shoot, and I was like livid watching it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?"
No,
I'm over it now.
It happened. Okay, so talk about what type of services you guys have. So you said you have coaching, but what is it, like a day? Is it like a week? I mean,
No, so the coaching is right. It's about 20 minutes to an hour right before the shoot.
okay. The shoot lasts how long, and how many photos do you typically?
Well, doesn't it depend on the package?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we kind of got 4 different packages. The first one's just the 20 minutes, just boom, 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 no coaching, really just getting that, really using Nick's specialty to just get that one profile shot. Most people don't really go for that package because it's just not quite enough to get you where you need to go.
Right. Yeah.
And then the next one up is a $3.99 package, and that's kind of more. It's a 1 hour shoot, and it's all in the same place, so we can't really go do biking and all that stuff. But we can get a decent amount done. We can it's mostly studio shots, and then a couple like you on the couch, you reading your favorite book, and then you go up to the 3 hour package, which is our most popular at $7.99, and that's where we can kind of take you around the city. For you can do quite a lot in 3 hours. Like we'll throw the football with you. Whatever you do. If you play frisbee, I'm tossing the frisbee. And then one that we're working on pioneering right now is our top tier travel package, which is going to be somewhere between $12.99 to $2,000, and it's really going to be you traveling to Austin, and then just spending a whole day just having fun. We're looking at maybe even bringing in a dating coach and a style consultant to really just kind of
Wow.
turn everything over.
Yeah, I think Austin, you can have great photos because it's nature,
Yes.
there's paddleboarding,
and it's
there's
city too. Like it gives you that great balance.
Yeah, that's actually why Nick moved there instead of Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So he'll come up here and do some shoots, but most of our business happens in Austin.
Very cool.
So as far as the profile photos, do you need all like 5 kick-ass photos, or can you just get by with like one main photo?
Ooh, good question. Tough to answer. One main photo is the most important photo. But one thing that we actually do recommend to our clients is even if you go with the 3-hour package, we want you to upload at least probably 2 or 3 of your own pictures just to give it a bit more variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But then even my own photos are shitty. So, I mean, I don't want to put them on there. You know,
I
It's
guess
just
you have a girlfriend, but
yeah, it's Emma taking a photo of me. Like, I don't know. At
right,
the
because
bar.
that's how guys are. We're just like, we don't think about taking pictures. Emma's all about like, oh, I'm looking cute tonight. I'm going to post this on my
Yeah.
social media. And she spends 20 minutes in the mirror trying to get looking just perfect.
She does
That's
a
true, which is why I
Paris
don't post
Hilton.
them anymore. So I'm like, this is too long. I don't got time for this crap. But yes, that's exactly what it was back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think it's a brilliant business because number one, dating apps and the dating world is booming. Lots of singles here. I mean, I think your target market is huge here in Dallas too. So I don't know if you're pushing both Austin and Dallas at the same time. Or
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Yeah.
So men out there, become more attractive so that I can swipe
Yeah.
right on you.
Yeah.
Well, we'll use pictures that like will make me find you more attractive.
How about you just swipe right on us regardless? Well, the thing is in Dallas, you have about 950 1,000 singles here in DFW area.
That's more than the entire state of North Dakota.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
No, that's true.
So you've been in a relationship for a little bit, right?
Yeah, 2 years
Okay.
now.
Because we always want to ask you if you have any like crazy dating stories or any awkward dates, Tinder dates.
Man, I was listening to your podcast about 2 weeks ago and didn't have any idea, but I was brainstorming. And I think I do have one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yay! Story time.
Yeah.
All right. So back in the hometown of North Dakota, not Gwinnett, but Fargo, was swiping right on Tinder, and I met this girl, and she seemed great. She seemed 25% above me.
There you go.
And we had very similar interests, and then we agreed to meet up. And I get to the bar, and she doesn't show up. And then she texts me, she's like, oh my God, I can't find my wallet. I was like, well, we can just go for a walk or something, or I can buy you a drink. It's not a big deal. She's like, oh no, it's gonna be stressing me out. Don't worry, I'll buy you a beer the next time in a few days. So I'm thinking like, she probably wouldn't offer that if she was flaking. And then the day we agreed to meet up again, I don't remember what her excuse was, but she had an excuse. And then I see her at the bar with her friends.
Oh no! Ooh.
We hate her.
Yeah.
We hate her.
So now the story is not over.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. So we didn't talk or anything, and I don't know, I'm a pretty easygoing guy, so it didn't really bother me or anything, other than that night, of course. But next morning I woke up, I was over it.
Yeah.
Fast forward to 4 or 5 years later, like when I'm living in Dallas, and started the Match Artist. We use all sorts of marketing tools for the Match Artist. I'm not sure, I love all these cool tech tools. I sign up for one of them, and I get this, email from my account representative, and it's a very familiar name. So I look her up on LinkedIn and confirm that that's her. And keep in mind, like she also moved to like a completely different city, not Fargo. So it's like really, really random.
Right.
I had to say something.
Uh-huh.
So
It was bugging you, right?
I was like,
Yeah.
this is just too funny.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, I can't wait to have a video call. I just said something like, yeah, it'd be great to finally meet you. And I put finally in italicized. And then I get an email from her saying, I don't remember what it said, but it's like, oh, Shane, sorry to cancel you. And then I got another account representative.
That is probably one of the craziest stories we've heard.
It was her.
Yeah.
I found her on LinkedIn
Yeah,
and was
yeah.
able to verify the picture. Yeah, it was really
Oh
funny.
my word.
That's crazy. So hold on. So how did you met your girlfriend on Tinder, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so how long have you guys been dating?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. And so how did that evolve? Like you guys been on. So for the people who want it, because most of us are well, I'm not single, but for
I'm
our
single.
listeners are single.
Emma's still single.
So we like to hear like how it became like official. Like how long did it take for you, and how was that journey?
Not long, because I was so new to Dallas. I didn't have any friends, so we just kind of hung out like all the time. So had I not been new to Dallas, it would probably be a completely different story.
Oh.
I mean, it probably would have worked out anyways, but it probably would have been a little bit more natural rather than us like hanging out all the time. And then, I think I went to her cousin's wedding like 3 or 4 weeks after we started dating.
Oh.
Okay. And then it was official probably shortly after.
Yeah, somewhere, I don't really remember exactly when it's like, hey, we should be boyfriend and girlfriend, but it felt pretty official.
Did you say
pretty
it or
soon.
did she say it?
She said it.
She said it. Oh, look at she
I
was
like
the one
her.
chasing you. Obviously, I mean he's a great catch, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm always scared to say it because he has a girlfriend.
I'm
you
just-
know,
no,
like
Yeah, she might find you in your sleep.
I know.
So that's good. So obviously you're doing something right. Obviously, because you guys are together for 2 years. 2 years now.
Yeah.
Do you guys talk about love languages and all that? And
Oh, no.
Zorric thinks he's a therapist without
Yeah.
really being a therapist.
yeah, I think so because I love that question because that's important to me. So I like to know if people
Oh,
talk
man.
about that stuff.
I had a really crazy girlfriend who was like really into it, and I think that may have turned me off from it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Was she just so hardcore? Like, oh, you're not filling up my love tank, or you're not giving me my quality
Were you
time?
dating
Yeah,
Ricky Gumbelson
kind
from the
of.
OC, from like the Real Housewives of the OC? Is that who
She
you were
probably
dating?
does. He doesn't watch that. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
watch that.
No, more just
Yes, you
like,
do.
Once.
You watched the Real Housewives.
Once. So why was she crazy?
Ooh, why was she crazy? Man, good question.
Just the whole love language thing. She's just too into that.
Yeah, I mean, it was just very, very intense. I really want to dive more, but now I realize that I don't know if I can dive more into it
Okay.
without giving her away.
Let's not dive
Oh.
more then.
Well, don't say her name.
Okay. So I think we've talked forever. I feel like we can talk for another hour.
For sure. Because this is really interesting, and I have liked that the past 2 episodes that we've had has been like men helping men.
Because dude, we need
And
help.
dating.
We need help.
We need so much help.
Yeah.
Because it's interesting that like a lot of the services that are out there are tailored mostly for women. So it's nice to kind of have like men helping men.
Yeah. And I feel like I could keep asking you about questions like men questions because we all
Manly
need help.
questions?
Manly questions. But will you come back maybe in a year from now and like let us know like how your business is going and stuff like that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What's next for you guys? Are you guys gonna just stick to this kind of vertical men, or you guys are dabbling in women, but any other offerings?
No, I think exactly like what you said. It's there's 950,000 single men, is what you said, right? So we got a long list.
No. People in Dallas, DFW.
Oh, people.
So
Yeah.
half of those are men.
Yeah.
Whatever
half
the
of those are
math
men.
Half
is.
of this, yeah.
Yeah, that's still probably at least 100,000 single men. At least. So we got our work to do there. But what's really next for us is we're looking at expanding, and rather than going to different cities, I want the guys to come to Austin.
Ooh.
Yeah, or maybe do like a remote type thing to where you can contact.
Shut up,
them.
Zorric. Don't tell him how to live his life.
Okay, I'm just being an entrepreneur. My brain is like going all these like, ideas that I have. But
Okay.
yeah, that's a good idea too.
No, I will allow it. Sorry, finish your thought.
No, I'm
'cause
just saying maybe you
curious.
can like hire do like an Uber for the match artist.
Man, we could, but if you look online right now for people, like that's all of our competitors are doing that.
Oh, really?
And if you're curious, just go check out thematchhouse.com, and our portfolio's right there. And just look at our pictures versus the people doing the Uber kind of model where it's just like photographers. Because if you go to a normal photographer, and I don't want to discourage anyone from going to a normal photographer, but just know that you really have to do a lot of legwork. Because what they're going to do is they're just going to put you in front of a studio and take a standard LinkedIn type headshot. And that might give you one photo. Those don't work so well for dating.
Yeah. Maybe you can vet the photographers out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
check
I
their
think
work
so.
out. There are options, but I'm just throwing something out there. So, okay. What else do you have for?
That's all I have.
That's all you have? So what did you learn from Shane?
I learned, I didn't. Well, you confirmed that a good picture goes a long way.
Yeah.
A great picture goes a long way. Because what do you think about dirty selfie mirrors? Dirty mirror selfies?
Do those exist?
Yes.
They do.
They
A lot
should
of
not.
people. Thank you. A lot of men take pictures in front of their dirty mirrors in their bathroom with like toothpaste all over the mirror.
So clean your mirror.
Yeah.
Can I go back to something then to kind
Yeah.
of wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right. So at the beginning, we talked about how we think that, or how OkCupid proved that the average woman thinks that 8 out of 10 men are unattractive. Mm-hmm. What I'm trying my hardest to do at the Match Artist is not prove that 8 out of 10 men are unattractive, just that 8 out of 10 men suck at taking pictures.
Word.
I like how you framed that. Yeah. And I think that's true. You know, we're all beautiful. We're all men are beautiful.
In your own way.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to find you attractive.
Yeah. But what I learned from Shane is practice taking photos.
Definitely.
Because I don't think about that. I'm like, Emma, take a photo real quick, and then like, okay, I'm out. You know. So go into your mirror, right, Shane, and then practice the squinting. Do like a natural laugh, and I would say like just play with your phone and just take a bunch of photos. Fuck it. Who cares? No one's gonna see them.
And you can
them.
delete them.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're diving right into our coaching material.
Yeah, and then what do you say about teeth? Show a little bit of teeth? Or-
It's up to you. Like, you really
Yeah.
gotta have the bigger teeth that like you gotta feel good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take pictures that make you feel good.
Yeah, whiten your teeth, guys. Before
You have beautiful teeth, Zorric.
Thank you. I whiten my teeth, but whiten your teeth because it just makes it look better. So I got a lot out of Shane's visit. I mean,
I did too. I took notes.
so much freaking information.
I gotta find them, but I took notes. There it goes.
And what I think too is that I think the photo is the number one part of your profile. Like, you can type below your photo, "I'm a serial killer. I am Harvey Weinstein. You can say all this shit, but if your photo is crappy, then they won't even read your bio, right?
Yeah, and it goes the opposite way too.
Yeah.
Yep, there was a study done, probably not by the best sources, but some guys just uploaded pictures of really hot models and just put the worst bio in it, and women were still swiping right.
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm like, you're fake.
No, if you would have seen a Jason Momoa-esque type guy, and he said, he was an abuser on the bottom, like, you would have still swiped right.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he was getting the 99% swipe right, but I think he was getting like the 80%.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
close.
the 20% that wasn't.
Well, good for you for having morals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do have morals.
A little bit. All right. So Shane, where can everyone find you?
Yeah, Shane.
How?
Sure.
Where?
So yeah, my favorite thing is our website, which is just thematchartist.com. If you Google us, you should be able to find it. And then the Instagram handle is the Match Artist.
The Match Artist, and we'll tag you and we'll post photos.
Yep.
And then we'll post some of your work on our social media so everyone can check it out.
Word.
And we'll also post your URLs and everything you got. So.
All right, thank you.
All right, so that's it for today. Thank you, Shane, again for hanging out with us.
Yes, Shane. Thank you for being a part of this. I'm glad that we were able to
I know, and you're coming back.
Figure it
You know
out.
what you
Yes.
should do? You should
Oh my
bring
gosh.
one of your guests or one of your clients, if they're okay with it, and we can talk about how they their experience and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
definitely a deal.
and
You know?
maybe his co-founder too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That proof is in the pudding, right?
Right.
Bring one of your clients, and we'll talk more. And I bet you'll get. It's just more promotion, right? So we want to spread the word.
Thank
we
you.
want to spread the word.
Thank you.
So, all right, everyone. Well, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to the Date Podcast. Please subscribe and review if you liked what you hear. Send us an email at hello@datepodcast.com for any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Most importantly, tell your friends about our show.